Good evening, everyone. It is finally here. Friday Night Frenzy is back after taking a little break when football ended, but now it is time to shift gears over to basketball. And of course, I had to bust out the best tie and the brand new sport coat. I mean, what do we think? I look good? I mean, I know I do, but I want to know what you all think. But we had so many amazing games tonight, so enough of me on screen. Let's get to the highlights. The Lake Linden-Hubbell Lakes host the BARAGA Vikings, and the Lakes starting off hot as Cameron Couch gets the bucket and the foul, but no good on the free throw. Later in the first, Lake Linden-Hubbell under their own net trying to inbound, but the Vikings get the turnover, and McKenna Hendrickson in a 2-on-1 gets the bucket for BARAGA. Still in the first, and the Lakes giving the Vikings all they can handle, as it's going to be Jokela who nails the wide open triple. Lakes back on offense, and this time it's going to be Amy Marley who goes for the double rainbow shot for the bucket to put the Lakes up by 2 scores. Vikings, though, are undefeated for a reason, as it's going to be Lily Messer who gets the miss and drives through the contact for the bucket and the foul, and she was good on the free throw. Vikings trying to close the gap a little bit more, and Hendrickson passes up the wide open 3 for a much closer shot, and she does not miss. And the Vikings were able to tighten up on defense as well, as Hendrickson shows off the quick hands and the even quicker feet for the transition 2-point bucket, and the Vikings pull away to win 54-22 over the Lakes. And the Forest Park Lady Trojans are hosting the Kingsford Flivers now. Early first quarter, and the Flivers were ready to play from the first whistle, as they're going to go inside, drive in, but then decide to dish it to another one, as it's going to be Zoe who gets the layup for the Flivers. And now already up 6-0, and another 2 points makes it 8-0 Kingsford. Trojans, though, looking to rebound, and it's going to be Gracie Peterson on the inside with the spin move, and finally gets Forest Park on the board. Flivers, though, not missing a beat. Off the inbound pass, Paige Olson with an easy 2, and Kingsford is up 12-3 in the first. More Flivers offense, as this time they're going to drive inside, but instead get more paint points for another easy 2 points to increase that lead even more. Flivers did not stop, as they're going fast now, and they drive inside Olson for another bucket, and the Flivers dominate from start to finish, winning 61-17. And some more girls basketball scores for you. The Bark River Harris Broncos beat North Dickinson 51-43, and the Houghton Gremlins go on the road and beat a tough Negaunee Miners team 65-56. And moving right along, the Pickford Panthers beat the Brimley Bays 52-33, and the Chassell Panthers get a tight 5-point win over the Dollar Bay Blue Bolts. And the Marquette Redettes played it tight against the Lady Trojans of Traverse City Central, but come up short by losing 37-33. And now it is the Battle of Ishpeming, as the Westwood Patriots head up the road to take on the Hematites. First quarter, Patriots up 5-2, and they want to feed the big man, as Luke Olson goes through the contact for the bucket. 7-2 Patriots. Patriots were going to work in the paint early, and that is where they want to stay, as this time it is Zach Beckman over the defender to make it 8-point Westwood lead. The Hematites, though, not going away, as Parker Gauthier drives all the way to the basket, but finds a much better shot in the form of a Sandberg triple. First quarter still, and Patriots up 10-5, and Carlson comes up with the loose ball scramble, and then he's going to drive all the way, still thinks he's a running back, going through the defender for the bucket and the foul. And the Patriots want to keep the foot on the gas. Off the miss, Carlson, no look pass, Olson up and in, and the Patriots win this round of the Battle of Ishpeming, beating the Hematites 69-32. Now let's head over to the Flivers, as the boys basketball team of Escanaba challenges the Kingsford Flivers. Halfway through the first, Esky up 4-2, but Michael Meneguzzo from deep nails the triple, and now the Flivers are up by 1. Next possession, and it's going to be the big men for Escanaba, as Colin Hudson lays it up and in, and now they are back up once again. Flivers, though, back down here, and don't adjust your screens. It may look like the exact same thing, but it's the same result. Meneguzzo, another triple, and now they are up by 2. On to the second quarter, Flivers up by 1 point, and Brody Kopp gets the offensive rebound, and Cole Milla drives in for the 2 instead of 1, and he is fired up. 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter, and Escanaba down by 1. But the steal by Connor Smale and the outlet pass to Casey Bray put Esky up by 1. Flivers turn to respond, and Milla working the baseline, and he gets the shot to go, and now Kingsford's back in front, 15-14. But the leading man for Escanaba was Jared Hansen, who gets the defender up in the air and hits the short-range floater, and the Eskimos hold on to win on the road against the Flivers, 53-50. And some more boys scores for you. The Jeffers Jets put on a clinic, beating Baraga 90-16, and the Maroons go on the road but beat the Falcons of Amag Heights 57-46. And the Wakefield Cardinals get a big 18-point win at home against the Ontonagon Gladiators 68-50. I mean, what an eventful day. I mean, we are so thankful to see all these. It was great to see everyone, all the Kingsford players and Escanaba players. There's so much talent around here, but don't worry, because we got plenty more highlights and scores when Friday Night Frenzy returns after the break. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for sticking around to enjoy this first edition of Friday Night Frenzy with me. It means the world to me, and I mean, it's just so amazing to see all our athletes, boys and girls, on the basketball court continuing to impress us each and every single night. So, once again, let's get me off the screen and let's get back to these highlights. The Rapid River Rockets are in action as they host the Superior Central Cougars. First quarter, Rockets have the ball, and Megan Dawsey, she's going to go to work in the paint, and over 2 defenders, gets the bucket, and the Rockets are up on the board first. Cougars looking to rebound and respond, and they were able to get the long 2, but it was actually a pass as Katrina Augustin gets the ball and the bucket to tie the game up. A little bit later, Cougars trying to even get a little bit more of a slim lead, and the triple falls, and now they are up by even more. On to the second quarter, Rockets down 4-11, but Dawsey with the quick hands gets the steal and goes coast to coast to pull Rapid River within 7. 6 minutes left to play in the half, and it's going to be Ayana Semar from the elbow with the triple, and it's a 4-point game. The Cougars, though, able to clamp down on defense to keep the Rockets at bay as they get the steal, and Maggie Rolandu, she's just boosting the stats as she gets the board and the bucket, and the Cougars pull away to win big over the Rockets, 58-18. And some final scores for you. The Newberry Indians fall to Sheboygan 64-27, and the Kearney Natal Wolves get a big win on the road over Stevenson 57-15. And our last score of the night, the Norway Knights unfortunately fall to the Niagara Badgers by a score of 55-30. Well, I want to thank all of you for tuning in to watch Friday Night Frenzy. I can't wait to enjoy the rest of the season with each of all of you. But, as always, have a great night, an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much for watching Friday Night Frenzy on ABC 10. And follow us on Twitter at ABC10 UP Sports. And while you're at it, give me and Connor a follow as well.
And if you want to stay up to date on all the sports news of the Upper Peninsula,
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on our Facebook page.